Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video contains copyrighted material being used underneath the Fair Use Act for educational purposes. Flat Earth International Conference in Canada. I'll give you an update. This update's going to be from the view of an average flat earther. You know, I'm not rich. I can't afford to travel the country or the world. I can't afford to stay in $100 a night hotel rooms, or even better yet, rent a multi-room mansion. That's right. I'll discuss that a little later. You know, I'm just an average flat earther. So I'm going to give you the view of the International Conference in Canada. Okay? I'm going to just give you the view of the average flat earther. So here, are you ready? Be prepared.
Hello, it's Patricia Steer in Canada. We're in Banff. By we, I mean, well, let me show you. Banff, by the way, is not just where we are. We are over 7,000 feet high, right?
About 7,500 feet.
Let's see if I can turn this thing around and get the camera to show.
Look at all the little fanboys. Bob Nodell, Skiba. Let's keep going.
Everybody else. We have random tourists and non-random Bob Nodell.
Bob Nodell's been there since the 5th on Sunday. This is a vacation, folks. This ain't about no flat earth or the international conference, because this is filmed 2 days after the conference on Sunday, yesterday. Okay, keep that in mind.
And Mr. Rob Skiba.
Let me go back to Mr. Rob Skiba.
And non-random Bob Nodell. And Mr. Rob.
Mark introduced this hand sign into the flat earth community. Mark and Patricia on their show. Do you know why? Because it's a 32nd degree apprentice hand sign. It's a 32nd degree Mason apprentice hand sign. Okay? And it's in your freaking face. So, let's keep going.
Rob Skiba. Yeah, let's see who else. Well, anyway, wow, this place is amazing, beautiful, and we rode a gondola, which was fantastic. Forward to a gondola, up, and away. And this is also part of the park we are attending, but we haven't gone up there. And as you can see, people are walking. Beautiful Canadian flag. I'm not big on flags, but the flag of Canada is nice. Certainly is. So you're going to see some people who aren't part of our group, and I'm not going to show their faces.
And I'm live.
So there you go. Could you imagine with that view they got, trying to convince somebody the earth is flat? That's why I say the term flat earth is specifically used, because it's very argumentative. Well, I've learned over the years to not use the term flat earth, because when you look out of that view, you can't say that's flat. And anybody that argues that, tries to argue that it is flat, is insane. All right? So, what I do is I approach people now and I say, you must be crazy if you think you stand upright on the side of a spinning ball as it travels 666,000 miles an hour through an endless space chasing down the sun. You're crazy if you believe that. There's a reason they told you about Santa Claus and the spinning ball at the same age. And I just leave it at that and move on. Let it sink into their freaking heads. Alright, so let's keep going here. Notice Mark here, because this is Mark standing right here in the back behind this bear. He gets into character because he sees Patricia coming. You'll see.
And I'm live.
Hey, you're live on Facebook, Robbie D. And you're live.
The dorky skinny guy who looks like he's malnourished from eating vegetables all of his life.
On YouTube.
It's good to see you, Patricia. I'm live on mine and you're live on yours.
Hello, Facebook.
How are you doing, Canada?
Love it.
Yeah, Alberta, great.
Alberta's wonderful. The Flat Earth Conference that you put together was great. I mean, everyone in Canada is really friendly. It's a cliche, but it's so true.
Oh, it's awesome. We just did it live.
I'm going to continue walking about.
One thing that comes to mind through this whole thing One word. I won't say the other word because you guys know a channel get deleted and all that, but I'll say this word. Shalom. Shalom. Both Rick Hummer and Skiba, if you watch them when they're in their room doing a live stream, they all greet each other. Shalom. So does Nathan. He comes in there. Shalom. I want to catch Mark doing it. Let's watch Mark get into character. That's him right back here when he sees Patricia coming. Watch this. He's going to act like he and Nathan are having an important flat earth conversation or whatever. Watch.
Bob and Bear. The bear's doing the flat symbol. Kind of. Right here. Yeah, that's what that is. Matt Long on YouTube and Mark Sargent.
There you go. All the usual cast of characters. I kind of think this little segment here was staged. It doesn't really need a lead into it.
Cool, I'm amazed you're like.
Let's get a shot of the best dressed lady in Banff right now. Look at this. Here we go. Wow.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
That's freaking overdressed. I'd be embarrassed to be standing next to her. They even call her a superstar.
Amazing.
Superstar.
Thank you.
She ain't a superstar. She's a wannabe actress. Remember that, folks. She's an actress. A struggling actress. Now, this is really going to be a slap in the face to the entire flat earth community. Because this is all about grandeur. The lifestyles of the rich and not so famous. That's what it's all about. Have a listen, folks.
Is that we're all people you saw, plus Rick Hummer, who is back in the place we are renting, or in the house we were renting. Yes, we got this big house. We could all have our own private rooms, all the conference speakers. And we're staying there together. And we woke up this morning, and everyone had gone to the grocery store and bought food, so we made breakfast. All the conversation was about science and flat earth, and it was really great.
Imagine that, all that conversation about science and flat earth as you guys were waking up and having breakfast, but you didn't record it so the flat earth community can be informed. Why didn't you record it, Patricia? Is it because there's no money in it?
Bonding experience. Tonight we're all going to make dinner together, and yeah, I'm not even sure what we're doing tomorrow. Tuesday is when some of us are leaving. Monday too, or Wednesday, depending upon who it is who are.
Depending on who it is. There you go. The lifestyles of the rich and not so famous. There you go, folks. That's the view of the Flat Earth International Conference. It's the only material I could find out there on the internet, other than a few articles from Mark Sargent and the media calling this group of people a bunch of unscientific extremists. Well, on the fringe of society, not extremists. Sorry. There you go, folks. That's the view of the Flat Earth International Conference from the average flat earther. Have a good day.
Able to get flights out, so let me try.